Sega Saturn Switch. Hi everyone, we're doing it. Playing Kingdom Hearts. Why? I don't know.
It was the power of light that compelled us to do it.
Oh. I'm like, why can't I start a game? And then I was on load game. I don't have a save on this machine.
Wait, before we get started, can I hear myself? I call out. And I don't hear anything. Okay, we're good.
Okay. I don't know that I have a proud mode run in
Oh,
me.
you don't want to do proud?
Alright, fine. But
do proud no EXP run.
We're not gonna be able to do the I mean, it's just a matter of grinding. I hate the grinding in this game. This one in particular has very few good spots to do it. Camera settings. I will go with auto.
While we're doing settings, would you be able to turn the volume for us down? Because it is louder than you, to me, for us, together.
Hey, Theo, get. Go and get Silly Rabbit. Disney Interactive Stadio.
Quark Knicks. Is that just Times New Roman?
We'll be playing Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 only. I don't care about Chain of Memories, neither should you.
Unless it's the GBA version.
Well, the GBA version makes sense, because when they did Chain of Memories on the PS2, which is the version that's in here, there's a disconnect between being in a 3D Kingdom Hearts game, but having to control with fucking cards. There's something in my brain that just breaks, and it doesn't fucking work.
Boggles your mind. It's my natural state, because that was the only Kingdom Hearts game I've ever played to this day. Was the Game Boy Chain of Memories.
You're gonna learn today,
never
boy.
Beat it. I got to the final boss, and then me being a little kid who just spammed attacks, it wasn't. It didn't work.
How long do you think we can let this music play before we get copyright struck?
I don't know how powerful. Well, it is Disney.
Yeah. I don't want to blemish our perfect record in legal battles against the mouse, so let's not.
So, I wanted to be so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets?
You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now!
You're an all-star.
Step forward. Can you do it? Step forward. Oh, run backwards.
Spin around.
Playing around with the dead zone. This is definitely the nicest I've ever seen Kingdom Hearts look. I've never emulated it before, because I think it's one of those games that doesn't run particularly well on the PS2. PS2 emulation is also kind of in a weird state of not being great.
That's fair. Yeah, this looks pretty all right, pretty classic. All right, so I don't get the shield. I know the sword and the staff are obvious, but I don't know what's going on with the shield.
There's 3 stats. Oh, there's more than 3 stats, I think. But basically, I think the shield buffs your defense. Magic is super bust in this game, so this is the objective choice. The only choice. Where the hell? I mean, they don't really matter. Like, you get 1 action point extra, I think, with the shield,
Oh,
and you get like 2 MP extra. Well, in this game, MP is at a premium, which is why you want to take the staff.
mhm.
Because it's not like in Kingdom Hearts 2 where you have like a mana bar that goes up and down, and each spell has a cost. Like, each spell has a set
Oh,
cost of
it's
MP, and you have like at
spell
most,
slots almost.
yeah, I think you can get to
Let's see.
9 because your Keyblade will buff um your
Mhm.
default magic. Sword is also okay. No.
It looks like the Thundercat sword a little bit.
All right, what did I have to do? I picked the thing.
Kingdom, 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 kingdom hearts. Kingdom, 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 kingdom hearts.
I wasn't paying attention.
I don't remember.
All right, let's take the
You have to.
sword and then take the staff back. Terrible sword, terrible destruction. You give. Oh,
Oh,
fuck! I did it wrong. All right, well,
well, darn.
luckily we're at the beginning, so we can
Do it.
quit out.
Roll it back. Run it again.
Um, I guess I have to close the game and then reopen it.
It really doesn't want you to go.
All right, real quick. Give it one more time for old time's sake.
Jimmy, 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 shake.
Playing one more time for old time's sake. Really like this beer.
Space Dust IPA.
Elysian Space Dust IPA. Why is it not capturing the window? He wondered aloud.
Narrator was nowhere to be found.
Oh, I know why. Because this is the launcher, which means when it launches the game, I'll have to switch the window again.
Great. Yeah, so this is for those while we're kind of still setting up here. This is, I believe, going to be our what essentially will be. I don't know. Do we want this to be our fill-in series?
Yeah.
Between, or I know there is a hint of a plan to confuse Jake
Yes.
by bringing him in at random points throughout the story.
That is definitely a want of mine.
So maybe we can do a little bit of both.
All right. Mini search host.
We'll use the power of parallel world gaming.
There we go. Should be anyway. There we go. Yep. All right. Proud mode. Auto camera. Vibration on. I always fuck that up at the beginning too, because why would you eliminate them?
Yeah. Gives you would you power? Yes.
Would you not want this? Do you,
Do you
not
not
want to
want
use this? It's like, what? No, I don't know.
Let me pick my starter Pokemon, please.
Could you imagine they pulled some shit like that in Pokemon? Game would have never taken off.
Never.
Yeah. Run.
Run, Sora. Run.
I don't particularly love Kingdom Hearts 1.
Mhm.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is my shit. Spent many an hour on that game.
Yeah. It even says choose well.
Yeah, like
Throw it away.
wait, is this the power you seek?
No.
No. So did we do it right?
Oh, do we have to grab it and then give up the other two? That's
Oh,
fucking stupid.
that's even dumber.
Sora,
Yes, this
learn
is
to
the power I seek.
communicate.
Your path is set.
Oh,
Oh,
this is just
okay.
narrative
You
shit.
min and max, right? Yeah, we'll give up this.
Yay.
So we've made our early game harder, slightly.
But, oh no. We'll
I'm
change
just
it
gonna
out
say
for-
right now, I
oh.
do not have the skill to beat Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 1 Pride Mode. It's not happening.
Okay, we're laying that out on the table right now.
Or any of the secret bosses, probably. So,
Mm-hmm.
that's a fat no to all of them. Chat. Why is Cinderella a brunette?
Oh.
You've gained the power to fight.
I want to make some sort of joke about Cinder. Hella cool, but that just doesn't feel right.
Nah.
Feels strange.
See, the MP bar is like segmented based on your magic points. Like it's the Heartless. So for those of you who don't know,
light, burning strong.
Kingdom Hearts is a game series that fans only like for the story. But by this point, I would say a good 95% of fans hate the story. Or to a varying degree can't understand it. So when you strip that away, it's a very basic, not that engaging JRPG. But because it has Disney shit in it, it's got a special place in a lot of people's hearts.
There needs to be a drinking game that I can use to accompany you.
Drink every time they say heart.
That's a good one.
That might not be like the fucking night ender most people believe it
what
is.
about friendship? How if we do the friendship card? Is this like Yu-Gi-Oh levels?
Nah. Well, I mean, like the theme is there, sure, but they're not like friendship. I would say anytime Goofy or Donald are used for very forced comedy relief, take a swig. Every time Sora's facial expression does not match the situation, take a drink.
I feel like that one's gonna happen a lot.
I remember Sora looks weird in this game. He's like younger in this game, youngest in this game, which makes it kind of worse. Cause I don't know why people like this. I don't know why I like these games. It's just
indoctrination.
It's just a part of my life from a bygone era that you just can't escape from. You know?
Strange.
It's a lot being. I guess it's a lot like being a Scientologist.
When you get to your third level, they teach you about the Heartless.
I mean,
10,000 years ago, all human souls were gathered around Kingdom Hearts, and Lord Zemnis.
So actually, we're dealing with Ansem in this one.
Oh, it's Ansem, right? Yeah, because they love the X's and the 13s and the backwards names, or the rearranged anagram names.
They're all
my main
Xehanort,
thing I know about Kingdom
I
Hearts.
think. I don't know. Oh, dude, I'll tell you fucking what. I played through Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 to get ready for Kingdom Hearts 3. And because I neglected to play Dream Drop Distance, I had no idea what the fuck was going on in Kingdom Hearts 3. The 3DS game. It came out in like 2017 or whatever. Like Ansem and Zayn and Zemnis were back, but they were like minor characters. I'm like, what the hell?
Please. Why is this happening?
It was like in Power Rangers Zeo. Like how Zed and Rita and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers were like, you know, not to be fucked with, but they were relegated to comedy characters in Zeo.
Yeah, wow. Yep.
Being number one.
Yes. Come on, shonen anime, let's go.
Being number one, such a big deal. Yes.
Well, you asked me.
So what are you afraid of? Actually, these questions do have in-game consequences.
I see.
They like affect certain progressions. What's the one that gets you the XP fastest? I don't know if this question is which
okay.
Kingdom Hearts beginning questions. Questions guide from the gamer. So sword, melee, focus, shield, defense, staff, magic. Like I said. What do you want? Once you're on Destiny Islands, restricted, to a small island with fellow island residents, Titus, Waka, and Selfie. I'm choosing to believe that's how that name is said. For Final Fantasy enthusiasts, you will know Titus and Waka from Final Fantasy X and Selfie from Final Fantasy VIII. I do not recognize any of them. I played through half of Final Fantasy VIII, and I've never touched Final Fantasy X. Titus, what are you afraid of? Getting games hides. Okay, yes, sure. What each answer means, depending upon which number of experience. There are 3 possible ways this can turn out. You'll have an easier level experience at the beginning. Keep XP required per level static, or reduce XP needed to level in the late game. Choose the first answer will mean the first 50 levels require less XP. Those beyond require 50 more. Those beyond 50 require more. Choosing second answer will mean it'll stay the same throughout the game. Choosing the third answer will weight it towards the later. Well, I guess we already picked the first answer on one of them, so let's just... We're going to be kind of weaker in the beginning game, so I guess leveling up earlier wouldn't be such a bad thing. I also don't remember how much past level 50 we're going to go. What do you want out of life? To see rare sights. You want to be number one, you're afraid of getting old, and you want to see rare sights. You're going to level up quick in the beginning, kid.
Ambitious.
Your adventure begins at dawn. As long as the sun is shining, your journey shall be a pleasant one. Second. No, sounds good. The day will open a door is both far off and very near. You will open the door.
Cool.
No, Google, I did not ask to cancel an alarm. I don't know how you possibly could have gotten that out of what I said. We're back in the Disney princess dimension.
Stained glass world.
We go a whacking.
They just look so... The Heartless in this just look so destroyable.
Well, these are the basic.
I do appreciate that about their design, is that they're so easily like... You look like you could just tee their head off their body with a golf club. And, and they just like they fucking rock back as soon as you hit them with anything. Very satisfying to thrash them in combat.
We've got like no combos.
Except for maybe the attack sound.
Well, this is, I think, just a consequence of this fucking doodad
Little,
here. Yeah. So the reason you want to pick the magic focus, in addition to magic kind of being busted, and wanting the extra MP, there's a ability, I think it's called Mana Drive, and it's one of the more powerful combo enders in the game. And you get it super early if you pick the magic path. And you don't get it till much later on either of the other paths. So it kind of balances out your physical damage in the early game.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I remember so much about this game? Well, I guess I did play through these like a year ago. Or was it 2 years ago? Time is funny. Time is funny right now.
I'm in a time warp.
Time's been funny
Ladies
ever
and gentlemen,
since COVID struck.
In a time.
I remember doing the time warp and fucking Belle's a redhead. What the hell? Why are all the hair colors wrong? The closer you get to
the localization. Oh no!
But don't be afraid.
I am the Archangel Gabriel.
And don't forget.
Sora, you will bear a child, and his name will be Jesus Christ. Sure, that's somewhere on the fan fiction. I don't want to look. I don't want to believe.
I don't think so.
Actually, no buts. Just put it away.
I think
put that one away.
When Lucifer fell from heaven,
could scarcely imagine.
You know, I'm sure he swore revenge and to destroy the world and swallow it in sin, but I think the first thing he did was cry. Because at the end of the day, he was just a kid who disappointed his parents.
I like to think he scraped his knee. He's like, ow, that was a big fall. Someone get an ice pack.
All right, maybe he cried because he's just a kid who disappointed his parents. Or maybe he cried because he scraped his knee. Either way, I think the first thing he did was cry.
Scientists are in agreement on this.
Boop.
Look at this man's punches.
Ineffective.
Going, as Ron White would put it, half the speed of smell. Like it is amazing how just how slow it is. Like I get that it's early and they want to make sure that you have the window for attacking, but like this man moves like he is made of molasses.
Well, he just may be.
He just woke up.
He's got sad eyes. But don't be afraid. You wouldn't download a car. That's the same fucking jitter effect. Yeah.
Guys, I learned the power of moving the drop shadow.
But do you recall the most mightiest weapon of all? Keyblade, the Heartless Destroyer, had a very funny blade.
The door.
And if you ever saw it, you would spray your eyes with Glade. Move over, you weird owl.
Oh, that is a PlayStation C.
You'll never steal Kyrie's heart. Yeah, look at the fucking tide. Jesus.
Yep.
That's showing its age.
Gross. TMI, Sora.
Soars into Vor confirmed.
Again, I will not venture into the fix.
It's probably fine.
There's a line.
So I gotta work.
I've drawn a protective circle.
I got a company phone for my new job, but it's an iPhone SE. And
oh no,
I don't know how people live like this. I don't enjoy
Do you
Apple.
still have like your regular phone?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry about that. I have to carry two phones around now. It's a pain in the ass. You got like 3 pounds of phone in my hand here.
It's like they're like condoms. Don't put them together where they'll rub against each other, and then one of them will break, and they both become useless.
You know, they say that, but I've never had that experience before. I think a lot of the myths about condom reliability are spread by like premarital sex groups or whatever. Because like they're like, oh, don't do this with a condom or a break. Don't do this with a condom or a break. They break all the time. Never once have I ever had a condom break on me. So either I'm the luckiest person in the world, which empirical data would suggest is not the case, or the condom is the most reliable product since the fucking toaster.
Somewhere there is one of the testing engineers who's either cheering or crying at this statement. And I can't tell which.
I guess it depends on the brand. I've had some kind of, like, I appreciate that you're making it really thin, but it feels a little flimsy. Again, never had one break on me. But
I just
feel like I was tempting fate with the kimono extra larges. But I also have a weird experience with condoms in which my my dick is both long and girthy. So I have to custom order condoms so they don't choke the life out of my penis when I wear them. I had to use a tool with a sizing guide.
So like it's like how they size the rings on the finger where it's just a spike with different diameters. Like which one? Where are we at? Yeah, I can't speak much about it. Meanwhile, Destiny Islands.
It's got those
opening
mambo
stage.
beats.
Now, how thick is the wall of bullshit in this first level? Because from what I've heard, it has like a very slow start.
Yeah. So basically, we're going through there eventually. Depending upon how fucking stubborn you are, it can be very frustrating because I think you might actually have to beat Riku in the race, which is a platforming challenge in your JRPG.
Always good.
That's wonky controls.
I just thought of a great drinking game.
Speaking of controls, can I?
I will drink every time Donald needs to heal you and doesn't. Because that's the other thing I've heard about this game is that Donald's magic is notoriously unreliable.
You can set him up in a way that mitigates it a little bit, but yes.
So maybe I'll just drink on crit fail magic.
All right,
it doesn't happen.
My PS4 controller's being a little unreliable, a little Donald's magic-y, so we are going to have to switch over to the Xbox One controller, which, now that I've used them like one after the other, yes, I'm definitely an Xbox kid. This controller fits my hands a lot better. but I played these games originally on the PS2, and when I played Kingdom Hearts 3, which was the first one I played on the Xbox, because it was the first one that came out on an Xbox platform, just didn't quite feel right. But maybe with that experience, that being my most recent Kingdom Hearts playing, this does feel kind of right. Just fits so much better. Like the palm grips are just the right size.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the. I do like the PS4 controller. Don't get me wrong. When I first used it, I'm like, wow, this is the first time I've used a controller and like noticed how comfortable it was in my hand. Then I got my hands on an Xbox One controller, and it's everything you loved about the 360 controller, but improved.
Just a little better.
And the Xbox Series controllers are the same thing, just with the fucking Genesis style D-pad. So I want one of those, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on, we get damaged by the kip up?
I mean, everyone has giant feet in this game. So I understand why.
It's just the shoes. The shoes are big.
They all have oversized shoes.
I mean,
they're just flopping like flippers. Now, this looks like this was during the belt buckle era of Final Fantasy design.
Zippers. Lots of zippers.
I thought the zippers came later.
There's a lot of zippers in this game. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Or in this series in general, I guess. That thing fucking tracks? Alright, I ain't fucking around with that. Fuck that noise. I don't know if you caught that, but I was behind him, and it fucking auto-corrected and tracked behind. Oh, wait, hold on. What am I looking for again here? 2 logs, 1 cloth, 1 rope.
Okay. Well, the cloth was in the house. There was
one log. I think we got a
Riku's.
rope.
Yeah.
Items. Stock. We got 1 log and a rope.
That's a Friday night to me, kids. The old game of log and rope.
Where you tie
log and rope.
Tie a rope around a log. Then slam it into your friends.
I like the idea of simple tasks taking the entire night, so much so that considered a full-on activity. Like, where you're just, I don't know, like, yeah, log and rope. You're just like, tie this knot. It's gonna take you 4 hours.
I think we have to go like onto the shore for one of them.
Oh yeah, this water. Classic water.
You like these boat textures?
I do.
So here's the thing with HD upresing. Is it only benefits polygonal based stuff. And when you got into the PS2, Xbox, original Xbox, GameCube era, they did a lot of texture mapping, which is not benefited by just upping the resolution.
Mm-hmm.
So all these games don't age quite as well. N64 is the worst with that, though.
Mm-hmm.
My God, like, you would never know that the N64 was actually, like, the most powerful console of the 5th generation. Because
there's a log.
But is it actually a log? Yes. Okay.
I think the cloth was. Did we get the cloth?
No, we have a rope and now 2 logs.
Okay. This is tough. I'm having trouble keeping track here. These fetch quests are. This might have been. This could actually be the first Strand type game. Like, I'm seeing you walking and carrying things. This may be it.
Oh, I mean, it lacks the depth as a walking simulator as Death Stranding. I think the only deeper walking simulator would be Quap.
Oh God, you put a devil image in my mind. You put the darkness in my soul. Quap Stranding. Could one ever possibly beat it?
I mean, yeah, but
Many
it'd
say
take
no.
80 years. First off, it's a Kojima game.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's hard. Save point.
The Seaside Shack.
She-shell. Try to
I have a
she-shell.
craving for hot dogs. Go to the beach, get a hot dog. Hot beach.
I feel like a hot dog is like one of the worst beach foods, though.
Yeah.
You don't want sand in your hot dog.
But I like them anyway. No, I think what it usually is like, you get the chicken strips.
I don't typically bring
get,
food to the beach because seagulls are a thing.
Mm-hmm. We would go to Jones Beach, but my family, it was 50-50 whether we would go in the summer or in January. Jones Beach, by the way, is not in the South. It is on Long Island.
Yeah, I know where Jones Beach is. Oh, I mean, I guess the people, yeah.
So January walks along the beach. We weren't there for the sunbathing and the swimming.
Well, my aunt and uncle lived down in Brick, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
And they go to the beach like every day, no matter what season it is. My aunt like collects sea glass and does stuff with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like makes earrings and shit.
Etsy legend in the making.
Cloth location. That's what I'm looking for. You can find this in a treehouse next to the waterfall. On the wall to the left.
Yeah,
okay,
I think it's like hanging up on a wall. Me up there.
Let me in.
Let me in.
Let me in.
I look at this and I compare it to I think Dream Drop Distance that had like the crazy ass parkour system.
Maybe that was the first one that came in, but it carried over to 3.
I see.
Yeah. Yes. One of the reasons I dislike this game compared to Kingdom Hearts 2 is that you've got like no maneuverability options.
Mm-hmm. They just fell in love with that Sora running animation.
Sora feels really stiff and heavy in this game,
which is weird because he's the tiniest he'll ever be.
Yes. Let's go home.
Much like I was at that age, I was the tiniest I would ever be. Tiny boy.
You don't know that. Maybe you die via shrink ray related complications.
You or a loved one shrunk down to a subatomic size.
Did your heart give out because it was too tiny to pump your tiny blood?
Call me Hartman and Bigums.
I'm just an
shrink law expert.
I'm just an unfrozen caveman. Your modern world scares and confuses me. You'll never take Kyrie's heart. Only line anyone remembers from this game. That's actually a pretty dope level when you get to Hollow Bastion.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I don't know. I haven't spoiled myself too much, I don't think. But I know that's like the big level is the Hollow Bastion.
Yeah, it's like a little more than halfway through the game, and it's pretty. It's where a lot of the stuff goes. Like, you'll see what I mean. Like, when you take a step back from this game and you look at like the chronology of events, you're like, why the fuck does anyone like this game? But when you think about how the gameplay mechanics are and all that, but when you actually play it, like it is almost like Stockholm Syndrome. You're like, you get into it. And it's like a drunk stupor. It's like the Christmas spirit.
In the groove. Yeah.
You know, you snap out of that Christmas spirit and you're like, why is there a tree in my fucking house? That's why I built a house, to get rid of the trees.
It's shedding needles everywhere, all over my floor.
The dog's eating it. It's getting stuck in his shit.
Oh yeah, Riku, you got that run animation, baby.
You ever have a dog eat tinsel or a cat eat tinsel?
Yes. That's why we don't have much tinsel
Not
at Christmas anymore.
Time. Yeah, we also did away with tinsel and replaced it with garland, which is just nicer all around. I think we can all agree. Garland.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A lot more pleasant hanging that on the tree than just throwing tinsel up and hoping for the best.
Mm-hmm. And even the tinsel you had was better than what old tinsel was, which was actual strips of tin. Then we invented plastic. The plastic wizards consulted the oil lords, and was bequeathed unto them the power of polyurethane.
Do you remember anything from polymers?
A little bit.
I don't remember
just
damn
the general
thing from
concept
that class.
of molecular weight and how that all works.
Yeah, and cross-linking. I remember that stuff. Thermoset versus thermoplastic. But like anything else, just
I could probably pick out the structure of Kevlar if you showed it to me. I was like, yeah, that's Kevlar. There's a
nylon.
bunch of
I think I can
hexagonal groups.
I think I can. Well, that's all of them here.
No, that's only the esters and the aromatic rings.
I could probably pick out nylon from a lineup.
The 5-bet clots on nylon, and nylon. Because I
stitch hot fire. I stitch hot fiber. Yes, that's the we conflated them. We got there together. We just took different parts. Because they stitch hot fiber.
They stitch hot fiber.
Think about it. That's my favorite part of that. He's like, really think about it. Get philosophical here.
Yeah, Donald? Is that how you feel? Makes his heart go, wah!
Wait, you never had that? It's called pericarditis.
Yeah. I think that was like a, I remember that song when it played on the radio. You go, ooh, oh, wait, that hurts my mouth.
I can't. Yeah, I could never do Donald. I don't even know how to approach it.
We'll never be the same. All right, what's our next fetch type quest? Yeah, it's a little bit of a sore point.
We only animated this one thing.
Yep.
We gotta talk to Riku or Kairi. I think we have to race Riku now, which I'm not excited about.
Oh boy.
It's not a testo, no.
Oh yeah, you're giving you the lay of the land here beforehand.
I know
Oh
there's
yeah,
like
it's time. Now it's time for this game to feel its age.
there's a cheatsy way of doing it that I used to know, but I don't remember. I think the tip is like don't fuck with the zip line. The zip line's actually slower.
Yeah, that sounds like one of those things. Gosh, Kyrie, do we have to do everything around here?
I know, right?
Can we no clip past this boulder?
We have to move it at. Oh, wait, okay, yes, because we need to get the food. Mushrooms. That'll sustain us. The weird carnivorous fungus.
I am become Mario, plumber of worlds.
Why do you say it's a me, Mario? Because I am but one Mario in an endless Mario ocean. I work with two guys named Mario and Wily. It's like being inside of someone's NES collection.
That's fucking wild. That's wild, dude. Yeah, you haven't told me how the job's been so far.
I mean,
I can't imagine it's too intense at this point.
No, well, I mean, not for me at least, but it's a goddamn it's a bit of a Mickey Mouse operation over there.
Can you say what you guys like? What kind of food you guys make in specific?
We do a lot of like frozen dishes. If you buy any Indian food at Trader Joe's, there's a good chance it came from our factory.
Okay, that's pretty nifty.
Whether or not you should eat it. I will say we have pretty good starting ingredients. Everything is mostly fresh from the start of it.
90%, 85% fresh, 50% guaranteed.
This is Gabriel. I made him. He's fresh. Have to bury him in the backyard if he keeps acting up like this. I'm gonna put them in cages they can't see through.
An egg.
A single egg.
One egg.
Well, the idea here is that they're fucking stupid kids, and they have no idea. Like, they're planning to sail off into another world, and they're bringing a mushroom and a fucking egg on a raft they made with 2 logs, a rope, and a cloth.
Where are the parents?
And they have parents. Like, that's the worst thing. Like, you hear from Sora's parents, and he just fucking disappears for God knows how long and never comes back to them. As of Kingdom Hearts 3, he's like a fucking man now.
Right? He's now what, 5 people? If I'm to understand correctly, one of 5 Sora clones.
I mean, there's at least 2, and then it gets a little more complicated.
I feel you get into most any statement about Kingdom Hearts with that.
It gets more complicated, yeah. That's for sure.
Riku, are you in this box?
Oh, there he is. I knew I saw him somewhere.
Oh, cool.
Raph still needs his name. How about the High Wind? What would you call it?
I want it to be the Keyblade.
Do you really?
Excalibur.
No,
what should we do?
I have an idea.
The LaCourse.
That's always a strong contender, but I'm gonna go with Oh, yeah. All right, it'll be the liqueur. I was gonna do B McBoatface, but there's not enough characters. Uh, or,
Her name.
duh. Nope.
It took us far once. Or we could just insult Jake while he's out.
Why insult Jake when we can honor one of the most genius and vampiric people minds of our time?
Thing of beauty.
Hey, how about it? The usual. Let's do it. Oh, we got it right. So I guess if we win, it gets to be the Lacourse. So we might be stuck with the high win because I don't know if I can win this one for the Gipper. First one to tag that tree and make it back your wins.
Alright, Riku, fucking chill. Chill. You can have her. That's fine. He's ready. He is ready in that stance.
Oh, we've already fucked it up.
And it's over. No exciting race music. None of that. Yeah, wow. Okay, Riku. He's got the task strats on.
Nope, not what I wanted.
Nope. Grabbing all the geometry. Really? Oh, that's no bueno.
He's strong enough to pull himself up with one arm and do a fucking flip.
Oh no, Sora. Uh, mm,
I think I can do
we're
it.
going for it. All right.
Think I can do
Salt to
it.
run back. Let's go. Nice.
Oh my god. Grab the fucking ladder, Sora.
Oh, he just goes on ahead.
Yeah, he's all right. I thought I could do it, but then we didn't grab the ladder for 3 straight tries.
So, do you not have camera control? Oh,
I do, yeah.
okay. I was just watching Riku like no clip. Man. Okay.
Where did Kaori go? Oh, she's by the raft. That's right.
Take it, stairs.
I love how he like gets pushed back by the fucking stairs.
Too strong for him.
something something equal and opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Today we collect provisions for our trip. Let's see, sorry, looking for 1 seagull egg, 3 mushrooms, 2
Three
coconuts,
mushrooms.
3 fish. Fill this up with drinking water, but not from the ocean. Jesus, Kyrie, fucking anything else I can get you? Want my left testicle while we're at it?
Thought that was the seagull egg.
I mean, that's what they
Now, I
call
could
it
have
in
gone
the
with coconuts,
streets.
but I prefer the seagull egg.
Well,
It
I
it
know where the
it really
coconuts are.
communicates how fragile and easily and easily breakable they are.
I don't know about easily breakable. I've endured quite a bit of trauma in that area, and they're still ticking.
I don't know, man. I'm still scared of metal bowls. Like you walk past one, just you hear the cracking sound, and boom! I'm Lance Armstrong. That's how he did it. He passed by a bakery too quickly. A freak cooking accident.
An unfortunate smelting accident. Oh, these trees had coconuts.
Boom, boom, bum. How many times can we walk around this map?
Coconut.
Cocoa butt. Not the correct coconut.
Guess not. Those look more like coconuts, though.
Only the green ones count. Only
Does
the
that mean that's
green
not
ones
right?
count.
Ripe?
Do, 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 do. Getting Mako flashbacks.
Not dissimilar.
All right. So we need to find some more. I think we only need 2 coconuts, right?
Probably. We need 2 more mushrooms at a minimum.
I guess they're in caves. So
Are
we
you
gotta
trying to
find.
apply real world logic to this?
Well, that's where I found the first one. And something tells me they're not looking to challenge us. Unless they are. In which case, we're all fucked. This game may be over before it began.
I'm searching the memory banks.
I wish my memory banks collected interest.
Maybe they do. It's just an insanely low rate.
It's like checking account rates.
One is in a hollow behind the rock. One is in the bushes on the other side of that same cliff. The last is in a secret place. Dark cavern on the first side of the island. To the right of the treehouse. A cutscene will play there. To the right of the treehouse. What's left? Drinking water.
Zip, zip.
Secret place.
Camera.
Oh, does it not? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, now you're just being creepy about it, Sora.
They didn't let us animate any of our face for this scene.
His
How's
face
it
didn't
going,
match the
Sora?
situation. Take a drink.
Yep. I need to grab alcohol. I have not done that.
Yeah, I'm soldier down right now.
All right.
Oh.
This and that's where I'm at this point in the series. Ooh.
Let me tweak a setting. There we go.
Settings have been twunk.
They've been twinked. Alright, we also
You got a Waka. Doing it.
We need
All right. Do we get
fish.
3 mushrooms?
We have 2, but I know where the other one is. We need fish.
Oh.
Got you, little bastard.
Cheeky little shit.
Oh, God. Just thought of a couple of the fights we're gonna have to endure here on Proud Mode.
It's gonna be a tough one. But we are up to the challenge.
Yes, we.
All of us.
There should be a mushroom on the other side of this cliff.
That looks like a mushroom. There it is. Oh. Okay. My favorite of the Theros gods,
Thassala.
Thalassa.
In the old days, sailors
That's a lot of
always
shells.
Thassala shells. They were supposed to ensure a safe voyage. See this? It's a charm to help us find each other if we ever get separated. The 3 of us will always be together. Oh my god, those facial animations. Facial
Mouth is
animation.
not jiving with it.
Thanks, sir. I found something today, too. Here, it's yours. A high potion.
Take the swig, kid.
You know, Riku has changed. What do you mean? Well, okay? Sora, let's take the raft and go. Just the two of us.
Good talk.
Just kidding. What's gotten into you? You're the
She's
one
like an
who's
actual
so
little
scary.
kid. She'll just run up and like start half of a conversation and then run away.
I was a little afraid at first, but now I'm ready. No matter where I go or what I see, I know I can always come back here. Right?
Yeah, of course.
That's good.
Only Japan
Sora, don't ever change.
would make a game centered around a romance between 10-year-olds.
It'll be great.
Well, I mean, it's not bad. It's not the.
I mean, there were people with Kyrie first after the first game. Not sure why. With
But like,
good.
yep. I mean, like if you're a kid, you're like, oh, cute, like kid friendship stuff. I don't know. What are they talking about? You gotta find.
You need a key or old Dune. Go to Traverse Town. Find Leon. You mean fucking Squall?
Jump on highest a minute from me. Thanks, pal.
Oh!
Dear, what could this mean?
You ever seen a Turkish prison kid?
We'll just have to
Hi, kid. Want to see that body?
See that boy?
The chocolate sailor.
I picked the wrong day to stop huffing glue, huh?
Oh, what with the chocolate sailor flavors?
both of them.
Don't know. I don't know why Minnie's eyes are also
Of course.
fuzzy.
You be careful now. Both
I guess that's the aforementioned textures.
Yes.
And to chronicle your travels, he will accompany you.
Over here! Cricket's the name. Jiminy Cricket at your service.
We hope for your safe return. Please help the king.
Now,
Okay.
lines are over for this game. Oh,
Which
they
which
had to dodge
flavor
it. They
contains
almost
the antidote? Caustic caramel? Caustic caramel cream? Horrific hazelnut?
Gorge, Jiminy.
Mutating marshmallow?
Disappeared.
Or antidote?
It was terrible. We were scattered. And as far as
I must mention that the camera almost made a grave mistake as it was panning over, which also now I have the forbidden knowledge that all the rest of the Kingdom Hearts characters are up to Goofy's dick height. Like they are at crotch height with him. And I'm also not vibing with that.
By rest of the Kingdom Hearts characters, you mean Donald?
And the queen and the other queen. Because it was like panning over. It was like head, and oh nope, we can't look at that.
Chip and Dale aren't.
Oh, I
Sora's
did not see I did not realize there was the large Disney collider out in here.
The gummy ship. Which came first, the exotic gentleman dancers or the Disney cartoon characters?
The world may never know. I want to see one of the ships just get caught on, like, the weird thing between where the ears of the Mickey-shaped launch port just get torn up.
I'm stuck. Can somebody
Oh.
come get me? I'm stuck.
I'm stuck.
I need an old priest and a young priest.
Oh. We just left
And
the
we're
cloaca
going
of the
on a
world.
trip in our favorite gummy ship, Kingdom Hearts.
Yep, there's Sora's regular home.
I just can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
Good.
Run away from home for no
Oh,
reason.
no, the
Wait,
rail.
is that just like a regular T-shirt and khaki shorts? Like
Yes.
did Sora have to go like at the end of the summer? Does he have to go back to school? And he's got his graphic tee on, his cargo shorts.
See, his parents just called them, and he's gone. Never to return again.
What's that? Riku's boat.
This whole
And
situation's
Kyrie's.
fucked.
But you guys have fucking boats, and you made a raft out of logs, rope. And
Yeah,
a
we
clo-
like I totally did not make that connection, even though we saw the boats earlier, but yes,
We can't damage them because our sword is wooden.
Yummy. Swoosh, floosh. Give me the fucking squeaky staff. Do that.
Well, eventually we'll get something a little bit better than the squeaky staff.
A hard staff.
Yes.
That's made of hard plastic.
A nice hard staff. You'll have to custom order condoms for because it's so uniquely
You
dimensioned.
get it's the Buster Sword, right? That's Sora's signature weapon, the Buster
Yes.
Sword.
No, it's the Masamune, actually.
Where's Kyrie? I thought she was with you.
The door is open.
What?
Ugh.
The door is open, Sora.
What?
Now we
Yeah.
can go to the outside world.
What are you talking about? We gotta find Kyrie.
Kyrie's coming with us.
Kyrie's dead.
Once we see through, we might not be able to come back. We may never see our parents again. There's no turning back. But this may be our only chance. We can't let fear stop us. I'm not afraid of the darkness.
Yeah, with those eyes, I wouldn't be afraid of much either. Those things are scary enough on their own. Yeah. Oh, Riku, buddy. Oh no.
The darkness over here got fucking Jackie Estacado.
They stopped animating my model. Yes. You gotta let them know what they got. Here's your receipt for your Keyblade. Swiping. Comma swiper now.
Waipo no Jutsu. I'll beat on you endlessly for one experience point.
It's like the get to level 99 the first screen of Final Fantasy VII. That's that a man actually did, which was insane, and is just a waste of months of your life.
Well, you just put fast forward on your emulator and you're good.
I think Cybershell has an entire video chronicling that saga because it was hot forum drama, because one person tried to do it. They started to do it, and then they like chickened out. And then another person, out of spite,
alternately,
yes, did it after the first guy like stopped posting updates, and he made it all the way. Just like.
It's like that meme about the game developers. Oh, this guy did a speedrun with no items or experience. Why?
Well, I get it with speedruns because I mean, and you finish pretty fast, and you get to break the game in the process if you're good.
Or like beat the game with no. Yeah, it was something to that effect. Like this guy just beat the game with no items using a fucking Comquad as a controller. Why?
Using the Power Glove Guitar Hero controller combination, I beat the entire all three Dark Souls games at the same time.
Backwards.
I think I like the way they did this all, like the foreshadowing. It's a very accessible opening, in that they foreshadowed how to do all of this and how the boss fight should go before you fight him, even, or like they give you a pre-boss fight before the boss fight, you know?
Yeah.
So if you're a kid who's never played a game like this, or like an action kind of title, you're ready to get in. It ramps you up. This slow punch. The slow talkers of America. It's actually a good skit. Bob and Ray they have fantastic skits. Oh. He dredged up a little Darkness Dingleberry.
Yeah, I think that explodes out actually, so let's not
Wait.
touch that.
Oh, wait, can you not see your enemy's HP? Is that like a thing you have to get?
I think in this game, yes.
Oh. I guess, but I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't think they did either. That's why I think it's like enabled by default in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Mm-hmm. They learned a lot in the first game.
Yeah, this is definitely rough around the edges. Like, if you're trying to get into the series, might I ask why? Number one, and number two, just like watch story recaps for Chain of Memories and Kingdom Hearts 1. Oh, fuck.
And the gist is just about all you can get.
Shit. Oh no. Continue, please.
Okay.
I do have a potion. Yep.
Let's do it again.
Yep. Let's do the town walk again.
Can. Got the, what is it? Just the slow purple ball. I don't know what it does. Sort of disappears off screen. It's just got to be uncomfortable. They're all pointy and squiggly. I don't know where he gets them fitted.
I mean, do they
Part-
look fitted?
Part locker. Oh, I'm full of it today. I'm full of something today.
Full of shit like you are every day. Got him.
Has anyone conclusively scientifically figured out what Hui is?
No.
Because it's a chronic infection among Americans. Many seem to be full of it.
I think it's one of the unknowable truths of the universe.
Mm-hmm.
The chemical
Like
composition of Hui.
it's obviously, you know, it's a hydroxyl group. You got HOO right there, but the EY.
I'm not familiar
That's
with
unknown.
that element. The E.
I forget if is Y.
Yeah, yttrium.
It. I guess so. I always thought. Oh no, YT is ytterbium. Or is that YB? I mean. Okay. No, YT is yttrium. No, it's atomic symbol Y. So I guess there is no YT. Okay.
I can assure you that
Ytterbium is YT.
yttrium is in fact Y. Grew yttrium metavanadate.
I
for
work
years.
with it all the time. Yet I've forgotten. Oh no. Oh.
I'd like to point out after I tried there, we finished the fight with full health.
Had to put your ankles in it.
We're gonna put our ankles in it. We're gonna It's my favorite one where he's just like, huh. I don't got one.
Oh yeah, yeah. This seems like a solid place to take a little break.
Yeah, the cutscene.
Yeah.
Oh, Donald, you know, I bet you that,
Palooka.
what do I know?
You Palooka.
Ah, look at this
What are
Galumba.
you talking about? Scaramanga.
I ain't no
We don't have Jake
Palooka.
here to be aggressively Italian.
Oh,
Some animals are more equal than
I would
others.
take a drink for this one. Because
what a dream.
dumb face.
Ah, this isn't a dream. Oh, where am I? Oh boy. Do you know where we are? Oh, hey!
Alright, yep, we'll take a little break here.
Mhm.
We'll be back on the other side of it. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. Clearly you have impeccable taste, so why not check out another video if you liked what you saw, or binge a playlist if you really liked what you saw. Be sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon, follow our social media, check out saturnstuds.com, and most importantly, party like it's 1995.